Hello, today I'm going to be talking about I go through a lot of YouTube channels. I look at a lot of YouTube channels, subscribe to a lot of YouTube channels, because I enjoy watching their videos and stuff, and once in a while people put up something very like a personal matter, usually something like a mental health or disorder or something like that, or maybe problems with their relationship, or etc, you know. I think, wow, people say, you know, people honestly talk about these things on camera. Me, I honestly do sometimes put up the front. You know, I don't want, you know, to broadcast my personal life. You know, it is true, some of the things I say, like my past relationships. That is true in a sense, but I try and make it a little bit more wittier. You know, this is just me. You know, because I don't want my audience to think I'm a morbid person. You know, I know I shouldn't be saying that, because, you know, it takes a lot of balls to talk about personal matters on the camera, especially when it's being broadcast all over the world. You know, I honestly think, wow, you do talk. Well, that came out wrong, didn't it? You know, you got a lot of balls to talk about it. You know. Me, I try to, if I do something like that, I try to make it a little bit more funnier. But that's just me, you know. That's the way you know, I want to feel like I'm entertaining people, you know. But, you know, I'm not going to have a go at people like that feel that need to talk about it. You know, it's good that it gets out in the open. But with me, I tend to, when I talk about, you know, I talk about my past relationships a lot. I've had girlfriends, and, you know, even my ex-wife. You know, I tend to try and jolly it up, as to say. I know it's not nice to say things like that, but it's absolutely true. When I said, when my ex-wife, she cheated on me, and I said, and I threw a party. That was absolutely true. I didn't throw a party, but I was over the moon at the fact that she did cheat on me, only because our relationship wasn't going nowhere. It was going downhill fast, and so the only way it could be resolved was to get the relationship to end. So I know I do have a go at I shouldn't, you know. It was best for both of us that the relationship ended. So that's when I say I threw a party, because, you know, I was free. You know, I was free from the relationship. I was free to do what I want. You know, a lot of people would have been heartbroken. You know, you've been in a marriage for about 5 or 6 years, and, you know, I was with her since 2001. We broke up in 2000. It was beginning of 2008. You know, I was with her for a few years. You know, yes, a lot of people, as I said, it would have been heartbroken. It would have been, but me, I was just glad to get out of it. Even my past relationships, you know, that all my relationships have ended up in being shit. Well, because of the women I had were fucking mental fucks. Didn't mean that. Well, they were, fuck it. Well, you know, I'm not exactly perfect myself, but what I'm supposed to do, what I intended to be talking about on this video is self-confidence. That's what I was, you know, that's what I'm supposed to be talking about. As I said, I see a lot of channels, they talk about emotional stuff, and they have a lot of self-confident issues. To be honest with you, I do. I have a lot of self-confident issues as well. As I said, I am not perfect. You can tell that by the fucking videos I make. I am definitely not a perfect person. You know, I try to, when I do things like this, I try and entertain, you know, try and make it a little bit more funny, spice it up a bit, you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, where everyone's different. This is why, you know, I like watching videos on YouTube by different YouTubers, because everyone's different. And that's what's good about it. Everyone's different. It's amazing. I subscribe to newer channels, like more gaming channels. It's amazing when you subscribe. It's amazing to see your other fellow YouTubers also subscribe to that channel. You know, fucking hell. It's like, I know the retro gaming community on YouTube is pretty close. So every people that subscribe will probably all subscribe to each other. So yeah, so it's good. You know, it's good. A little community. Yeah. But it's amazing. Like, I'm not gonna go and randomly select out YouTubers. I'm not gonna drop names and things like that, because, you know, it's just not my right. But you know, there's certain YouTubers now and again say something really personal, and I just think, wow. Honestly, you just don't realise at the time. But me, I don't think I could do that. Broadcast, if I had any problems, which I had problems in the past. But you know, I tend to shield my I tend to put them to one side. You know, it's not important anymore. It's in the past, so fuck it. If I want to bring it, I'll try and bring a problem up like I previously had. Try and make it a little bit more witty. Try and be more funny. But that is just me. At the end of the day, I don't want, you know, I don't expect everyone to do that, because, you know, people probably have had really serious problems in the time, and you know, certain things have happened. You know, it's just not nice to me to take the piss. I wouldn't take the piss, because it's not nice. But as I say, it's not nice for it to happen in the first place, you know, and good on them. If they feel they want to talk about it, good, you know, people will listen. That's what makes the YouTube community good, because people out there do listen. But me, I'm just a bit different. You know, I'm just a bit different when it comes to that. Yes, I might get a bit drunk and talk about things that, fucking hell, did I talk about that? Oh shit. But I don't know. We're just all different. So, as I said, self-confidence. Yeah, I see people with self-confidence issues, and yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I think one of my self-confidence issues is, as I keep mentioning when I talk about relationships, is pulling girls. I have a self-confident issue with pulling women, honestly. I'm fine at talking to them, you know, I'm fine at making friends, you know, I can make friends. I'm easy to make friends. I can make friends quite easily. Women, yeah, pretty easy to make friends with women. Have a laugh with them, you know, have a joke with them. Smack their ass. No, I'm joking. Don't smack their ass. You know, I'm good at it, but you know, if I really like someone, I just, fucking hell, I just go to pieces, you know. That is my self-confidence. That's my confidence issues. You know, or, you know, if I want to sell, I could never be a salesperson anyway. I mean, if you're a salesperson, you got it all. You got the gift of the gab. I mean, they're the sort of people that can just go. I can't click my fingers, by the way. Go up to any woman, pull them, you know, they're salespeople. I know they're bastards, you know, I fucking hate salespeople, especially when I'm browsing in the shop, when I'm looking for something. Oh, can I help you? No, fuck off! No, I'm not like that really, but you know, I just don't like that. I just like to browse on my own, but then I'm going off the subject completely now, aren't I? So, yeah, so, I don't know, yeah, so that is one of my biggest issues, is pulling women, as I say. You heard it here first. But you know, I've been sort of lucky, well, unlucky, when it comes to women. You know, as I say, I can talk to them, and it's usually the other way. They usually pull me, yeah, but all mental, so as I keep saying, you know, I'm not going to get someone that's normal I'm never going to get anyone that's normal. I think the only one that's come to closest to normal was my ex-wife. And she was American. Straight up. Yeah, so it is an issue I have, but you know, me being single for so long and me wanting to be single, you know, I've talked about this so many times on previous videos when my mates trying to set me up with women. I don't like being set up. You know, I don't, you know, if I've got to try and pull this bird, you know, I'll go to pieces, you know. I don't want to be put under that pressure. Because years and years ago when I was trying, I really liked this girl years ago, over 20 years ago. I really liked her. You know, it was time for me, you know, all my mates would go, come on John, you know, it's time, you need to talk to her. Yeah, alright, I don't mind, you know, I was a lot more, these are back in the days, I wasn't even nervous to talk to women. I was nervous, really nervous. That's probably because I liked her, and that's what made me more nervous. So, but I think that's the problem. If you like someone, you get, well, me, I'll get nervous, you know. But you know, if the women out there just want to have a laugh, have a chat, I'm good at that. You know, I can become friends, you know, friends with anyone, because there's no pressure. There's no pressure there, so that's good. But that's, as I say, that is my issue. And you know, a lot of people have got a gift of the gab. You know, they can just, I can pull that bird, I can pull that bird, I can pull that bird. Right, cocky fuckers. Yeah, but you know, there's something, you know, I don't try very hard, you know, I don't try at all, that's my problem. You know, as I say, I like to stay single, you know, I've had no problems being single, no hassle whatsoever by being single. Yes, you miss the benefits, of course, but that's what prostitutes are for. Unless I was very fortunate to find a friend with benefits, but that will never happen. Not a lot of women do that these days. I don't blame them. But yes, so that is my biggest issue about, you know, I have my self-confidence is pulling women. I think that is my biggest. I mean, years ago I've had all sorts. I couldn't even talk on the telephone. Fucking ringing up jobs, you know, going for job interviews used to terrify me years ago when I left school. It used to terrify me, going to job interviews. You know, meeting new people, you just get nervous, you know. I used to get really nervous going to job interviews, stuff like that. Basically, going to some meetings, meeting new people, it really made me nervous. But now I think I've grown up, you know, experienced life, you know, you just realise it's just a person, just another person just like you. Yeah, and sort of recently, well, I'll say the last 10 odd years, you know, my confidence has been better, you know. I know it's still a little bit, you do get a little bit nervous, you know, a little bit nervous. It's a job interview, it's a big thing in your life, you know. You're trying to get a job, you need to earn money, so, you know, you've got to try and do your best to impress them. So, you know, they ask you silly questions like, why do you want this job? You try, oh fuck, what do I fucking say? Yeah. So my nerves go again, you know, and they ask you challenging questions. What do you say? Fuck. But I'm pretty alright, you know. You know, you just basically be yourself. I know you got to make an impression, but you do make an impression while being yourself, if you know what I mean. I mean, if I went to a job interview like I do on my videos, I mean, yes, it's me and it isn't me. You know, I try and make it a little bit more entertaining, if you know what I mean. You know, I do put my emotion when I'm playing the game. You know, when I die, yeah, fuck's sake, yeah. But I try and make it a little bit more, and you know what I usually would. You know. I know, because I just want to try and make it a little bit more fun, you know. I did the 3 bears with that hamster. I didn't have to do make a story, you know. I just wanted to make it a little bit more funnier. If it worked, I don't know. I mean, someone did comment, yeah, they couldn't stop laughing. I mean, great, I did it. You know, I don't script. There's something else I don't do. In any of my videos, I never ever script. That's why you hear me going a lot, because, you know, I'm thinking of something to say. Maybe I should script. I don't know, but then got to write a script. I just can't be fucking bothered with that. Because me, I just tend to make a video, little edits here and there, and just bang it on YouTube. I just can't be bothered to, you know, that's what makes channels great. When they, you know, channels are great anyway, no matter what they do on their channel. It could be like the highest tech, you know, brilliant, you know, higher production value, and you've got things like me with the low production values. I think, you know, I see channels with high production values and low production values. I think they're still great to watch. I don't really care about the production value, to be honest with you. But there's channels like, big channels like I watch, like Tech Moan. I mean, he's just brilliant. You know, he reviews old stuff and reviews new cameras and stuff like that. Technology I've never even seen before in my life, and it's good to have a look at the stuff that he reviews. I think it's fantastic. I like that channel. I like his channel. But I like all channels. It entertains me. I like it. No, you know, no bones about that. You know, if I like something like that. But the way he does it, goes into details about reviewing old technology. I just think it's great what he does. But as I say, I like a lot of channels like that. That's why I subscribe to them. But now I'm going off at a tangent once again. Yeah, so you know, say job interviews. When I'm meeting people in, you know, years ago, used to make me nervous, have self-confident issues. But then I've grown with it now, you know. So it's not so bad what it used to be. But when it comes to pulling women, forget it. That's not going to happen with me, because I'll just, if I like someone, I'm just going to fuck the whole thing up. So not worth it. So any women out there like me, you have to pull me. I'm joking. There's no one out there. Fuck it hell. You know, it might happen, it might not, but I don't want to be pressured. You know, I don't want pressure. I don't like pressure. Yeah, even something else. I have self-confidence issues. It's pressure. It's, you know, with work or something, like you get pressurised. I don't, you know, I get a bit nervous. You know, you're trying to get something done. You know, all my mind just goes all scatty. You just like, oh fuck. Yeah, so that's another issue I have, is like pressure. I'm sure there's others, but you know, I don't want to really get personal. You know, I don't try and get personal on YouTube. You know, I keep my real personal stuff to myself. You know, I don't. You know, unless I can make something funny out of the situation, I won't talk about it. That's what I tend to do. But at the end of the day, I'm not having a go at anyone. You know, as I said before, I mean, you got the ball. If you want to talk about it to anyone, you know, people will listen. But that's up to you. You know, that's up to you to do that. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that. That's something else I have problems with, talking. But yeah, it's up to the individual at the end of the day. But there we go. But I have got a solution. People are going to say, "Oh, fuck off, you bastard." You know, people get down and depressed. I think a lot of these people are single people. I can't really talk myself about this. I think what you really need, if you're single, you're down, is something. Get a partner. I think that's the solution to your problem. Get a partner. You know, I think you probably will feel happier after that, unless you know you get a really bad one like I've always had. But I don't want a partner. You know, I'm happy being single. But I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. You can tell me to fuck off, but you know, we've probably all had problems with, the opposite sex, you know, with, you know, because I know there's probably going to be women watching this, you know, I don't want this being one-sided, so any women watch it, you know, find a partner, you know, just find a partner. Any men, you know, find a partner. I think that would be, you know, you don't, it might not, but I'm just saying, I'm not even drinking, so I'm a little bit hungover from yesterday, to be honest with you, but yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Maybe it might help, it might not help, but that's all I can suggest. Anyway, I think this video's gone on long enough, and I'm going to end it now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching if you've seen it out to the end. Till next time, and goodbye.